It's called Bummer. In the world of decent, good quality budget knives, this is something refreshing, you know? This is definitely something refreshing. I think the designer of this knife is some kind of genius. Hello, what's going on everybody? My name is Peter and welcome to the next episode of Gas Station Cut. And today I want to show you the next bunch of knives that I got from my grandma. Because yeah, my grandma used to buy me knives, some cheap knives. And I'm not gonna mock her. Of course, I think it's rather cute and I'm gonna say big respect to my grandma for finding this weird knives that are maybe they are a bit crappy, but they are fun, at least most of them, and that's what it's all about. And of course I wasn't even thinking for a second about throwing these knives away. Maybe let's start with this little multi-tool, which has, I think, it has aluminum scales, blue scales, and I must be honest with you, I was using this Phillips screwdriver a bit. Of course it's not Victorinox, but yeah, at least it doesn't wobble, we have no blade play, so this is not some kind of crap. And yeah, next, what do we have here? Like, this knife is, not much to say here, like at least it snaps, but we have this trailing point, weird blade, and this thing, this makes it super uncomfortable to hold. Yeah, at least the spring is, reasonable, it snaps back. But maybe now let's talk about this one. This one has a flashlight, and you know, it was working, like it used to work, but it was long time ago. But of course, this amount of light gives you actually nothing. So yeah, absolutely useless flashlight. And this blade, of course, it's automatic. Yeah, and it has nasty. Oh my god. Horrendous blade play. Very dangerous knife for a user. And now let's get to this one, which is actually the definition of a cheap gas station knife. It's a throwing dagger with this lanyard, which feels like it was under $1. It is super weak, super thin. I feel like I could break it with just my one finger. I'm not gonna do this because I don't wanna hurt myself. Alright, and now let's get to the cool ones. Because, I have a Brazilian knife here. I didn't even know that Brazil makes knives. You can see that, Tramontina, Inox, Stainless, Brazil. It is a cool thing. I like this one very much because it's the only knife that I got from Brazil. And we have this visible tang. Very straightforward knife, but I just like this one. Brazilian guy. And now let's get to the silver knives, which are not gas station knives. I don't know what was the year of production of these knives, but yeah, my grandma gave it to me, and they are, of course, butter knives, but they are made of silver, and they are very old. I think they could be 70 or 60 years old, something like that. Like I think I should sharpen this one and make this my EDC, because imagine having this in your pocket and then someone asks you, hey, what do you have in your pocket today? And then you're pulling this knife out and then you're telling him, just a 70-year-old butter knife made of silver. Yeah, pretty cool knives. Now let's get to the, I think we should just skip this because they are pretty usual. This part is wobbling, so yeah, I don't think it's the best knife that you can get, and that's for sure. Here we have a Fulton construction knife. Not much to say here. And this thing is just, something like, I don't know, stainless steel, made in China. Yeah, I'm not sure what the handle is made of. It feels very weird. Yeah, let's just leave this. And now maybe let's get to this one. I think this one is the best one. I think this one is far from being crappy. Because, by the way, is this supposed to be a head of the bird's head? Like, look at this. Looks weird, but I'm not gonna hate this knife because overall this knife is rather fine. It has a back lock here, and look at this. It snaps. It doesn't wobble here. We have no blade play, no left to right, no up and down. By the way, it's called Bummer. Yeah, but yeah, the handle is cool. The handle swells here. Looks pretty cool, this part. We have no blade play, and this backlock works totally fine. Yeah, this one is not some kind of crap. Now let's get to this one, which is, I think, a mushroom knife, like for picking up mushrooms because of this brush. And yeah, at least we have this legit wooden handle, wooden scales. And this one is a bit crappy because, yeah, maybe it snaps a bit, but it also has blade play. But yeah, nothing really special here. Now let's go to the king of this video, the ultimate knife. It's probably the best knife ever produced because of this action. Look at how smooth the action is. We have no blade play, absolutely no blade play. This is probably now, just to be serious, like, this is probably the definition of crappiness. I think you just cannot find something that's gonna be more crappy. Yeah, the blade deployment doesn't work, and it still has this epic blade play. I wasn't sure how should I describe this blade play. I was thinking about words like horrendously awful or awfully horrendous. It is on another level of crappiness, you know. This is on another level of crappiness. And don't worry, my grandma knows that. She is totally relaxed about this. So yeah, I'm still grateful. I'm still grateful that she found this, because this is, in the world of decent, good quality budget knives, this is something refreshing, you know. This is definitely something refreshing. I think the designer of this knife is some kind of genius, some kind of knife guru, some kind of, yeah, ultimate designer. So yeah, I think that would be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments, what do you think? Which one is your favorite? And yeah, I think that would be all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in another video.